Shay family is Armand Rose, aka Edwin Rose, aka the Conscious Cowboy. Hey, this goes out to all my sisters out there, man. And I've been doing this experiment I want to call rattling the cage. Um, I may say something or post something to rattle the cage a little bit, and my response after their initial response, just to see where it was going, I would say, I appreciate you. Did it to a couple of people. I'm not, like I said, I always tell you guys when I do things like this, I don't name drop. I want to say this, and I want everybody to get this that hears this. And once again, it's, for my children, man, this is the things that we have to start doing is appreciating each other, even though we don't agree with the person. Appreciate them. I mean, I think you'll get more accomplished by showing some type of appreciation versus always nitpicking. And I did this because I see so much separatism. I see so much men bashing and woman bashing. I see what people want to call a high valued man or a real nigga or deep. Basically these are made up terms. This has nothing to do with your daily term that or your creation. It has nothing to do with you. Has nothing to do with you. And I've told you guys, you know, once you get away from this facade of money and income and stuff like that, you'll really start to appreciate life. Because I've done so much studying on rich people. They're not happier than us. I've done so much studying on rich people and their marriages. They're not happier than us. So, what's true happiness? See, this is the things that you guys got to start looking instead of trying to be entertained by these topics and these conversations. You got to look deeper into you, into your soulmate, into your mate, into your children about what makes you happy. Money can afford us things. True enough, man. And money can make our situation way more comfortable than not having it, right? But what's true happiness, man? What's true happiness, man? And I want you guys to start appreciating, you know, who you're around. And so diving back into the story. Like I said, even though if I don't agree with the topic, um, and I want to use this one. She'll know who she is, but you guys probably won't know who she is. Um, and like I said, I won't use names, but I've seen a lot lately. Once again, fucking R. Kelly and the game. I see a lot of people sharing these guys' information. I see a lot of guys, a lot of people, um, saying that there's the greatest, R. Kelly's like the greatest writer of all times. Who gives a fuck? In my personal stance, and you guys can go back through my videos and watch them. I've said it and I won't waver from it. Fuck him. He's a pedophile. He's a rapist. Um, he's a kidnapper. He's all of that. And he did it to the girls in our community. He's a predator. And he did it to the girls in our community. He did it to our young women. So fuck him. I don't care what you try to do. I don't care if you put a picture of him and Hugh Hefner. I don't care if you put a picture with him and Elvis Presley. I don't care. They all are predators. Why are we uplifting these cats? Now, the part I appreciate, and this is what I'm really, really trying to gravitate towards. And it won't be me. It won't be me. Um, but our women, if we can get our women to have that same conviction in our men, how great and grand would we be? If we could get our black women to show us the love, the devotion, the loyalty that they have for fucking R. Kelly or this pedophile ass game, man, where would we be as a nation? A million women marching around, got your back like that? It doesn't, and it doesn't even matter the overall topic, right? So, but the overall topic, let's just say we use me, for example. The overall topic is Black awareness, getting away from religion, creating our own wealth, creating our own movement, creating our own schools, our own farms. If I had 1 million, if I had 10,000 Black women with that devotion that you guys show these rat ass pedophiles that preyed upon our community, if I had 10,000 women that had that devotion, do you know how many more people that 10,000 would bring? Do you know how many more that 10,000 would embody? Do you know what we could do as a nation? And I said, and I told you guys it won't be me, but I want y'all to start getting the idea. The idea when I see somebody that has the balls to stand on their convictions, wrong or right, right? Because we're dealing with emotions right now. Wrong or right, right? This man has been found guilty of kidnapping and raping young women. And our women, wrong or right, right, still are devoted to this person. If this person took a shit on the toilet and put out an album, that person would go buy it. Fuck, let's look at the Bible. Let's look at the movement of Christianity. If we had the women, see, it ain't the man going to the church and doing this. You got a con artist that's you actually got a fraud that is the pastor that reaches out to all these women. How many? I want to go deep into this, but yeah, let's fuck it, let's go into it. I mean, them pastors and fucked y'all girlfriends, y'all wives, y'all mamas. It's the women that keep these motherfuckers afloat. It's the women when these motherfuckers are accused of rape or accused of molestation. You got a Black pastor right now that was raping a 12-year-old, got her pregnant, didn't get kicked out the church. At 14, she had another baby by this fool, still didn't get kicked out the church. And he's still giving support and love. See, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, but it is definitely given to the wrong people. I appreciate the support that y'all show. Maybe it's not meant for me to say his name. The gangbanger, the gentleman, he was a Moor. And see, this is what when I talk about it like this, nobody say anything anyway. He was a Moor that started the Gangster Disciples, the GDs. Now, I've said this 1,000 times that he is not serving this long term for what he did, the killing that he did when he was 19. He's serving this time because they asked one of his friends to wear a wire. He did. Based on that conversation of him running 7 other organizations and putting out hits on other people, he is now serving that sentence that he's been given. I just saw Farrakhan speaking upon this brother, talking about he been in jail, showing support for this brother, that he should be getting out, that he should be doing this. Why? Once again, Farrakhan has never done anything positive for Black people. Now, if this Farrakhan stands behind this man, do you think he's positive for Black people and the Black community? Like I told y'all, his ID badge, They asked his friend, one of his generals, to wear it. Whether they had something on his head, whether they was gonna whatever they were going to do to this man to make him wear this badge, or whatever they gave him to wear this badge that recorded their conversation, he did. Who gives a fuck, right? That happened. Now, during that conversation, like I told you guys, I've shown you guys I've shown you guys the proof. But my point is, our black people still say that this man should be free. Our black people, and it seems like we're attracted to the negative. Our black people will look at this situation, and y'all remember the outpour and the cry for people saying free Tukey Williams. Once again, another dude that started all this shit. Another dude that, you know, impacted millions, not thousands, not 100, but millions of lives. Because for every person that died, there's a mother, father, brother, sister. So these people have negatively affected millions of lives. And we will have that conviction that they should be free. We will support them people. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I really do, man. I really do see and appreciate that type of devotion because, man, if anybody in my situation had that type of devotion from you guys, where would we be? Where could we be? And see, now I'm getting away from every black, all blacks. 100,000, 10,000 that said, brother, no matter what you do, I got you. I got your back. I like what you're talking about. I like what you did. I like what you've been doing. We're going to get our own grocery store. We're going to get our own casino. We're going to get our own land. We're going to get our own property. I like that. Ain't nothing that this man could do that is going to make me waver from him or talk bad about him. When you got these guys convicted of heinous crimes against our people, and you will show them love. I don't know what it is. I don't know how they got it. I don't know. I don't know. But hey, man, for you to stand on your grounds, for you to stand on your merit, for that's who you like, I appreciate it. Once again, it's delusional as fuck. It's delusional as fuck. It's delusional as fuck. But I appreciate it. And I just hope that we could get, and like I said, anybody in my situation, anybody in the comedic world or the woke world or the conscious world, I put that energy out that we could get that kind of devotion from you guys. Because I'm not trying to kill you, not trying to rape you, not trying to poison you. I am here for sovereignty, life, and longevity. And if we can make that happen, even if it's one small town, before I'm 10 toes up and 6 feet deep, before that happens, just one town, man. If we can do something that's a bank, whether it's the casino, whether it's convenience stores, whether it's a franchise that goes into putting that money into the community where our people don't have to worry about anything, and it's a community, a sovereign community. Oh, it's raining again, but I just wanted to run that by you guys, man. I really do. I see it, man. I see it now. I don't understand it, but I'm having more empathy for things that I see that I disagree with. You know what I'm saying? Because that takes a lot. It takes a lot to know that the God of the Bible is evil and you still go to church every Sunday. It takes a lot for you to see that. It takes a lot for you to see that this man raped all these women, kidnapped all these women from their parents, even though the parents had something to do with it, even though he did that. takes a lot for me to see you. It must take a lot for you to say, you know what, fuck that evil shit. I'm just gonna focus on the music. I'm gonna support this man. While he was in jail being convicted, one of his supporters gave him $200,000. I don't understand it. The game, the game situation is so fucked up with this girl that his second album, I think it's his second album, all of that money goes to her. But he did the deal so he could stay out of jail because he know he'll probably get laid up into if he go to jail. But these are the people that I see y'all support, and it's just amazing to me that you do support them. But I appreciate the conviction because we need our black women to do that to us. Period. Not just the celebrities. We need that on our level as well. We need that, family. That's the only way we're going to come together. If it's not through the woman, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No black man is successful without women being around him. And I'm talking about whatever level you think of. No black man has been successful without a woman guiding him or starting it off or leading it off or supporting him. No black man has been successful like that without a black woman, a strong black woman behind him. Now, once he get it, now does he flip up and swip up and change? You know, it is what it is. But this is why I say y'all gotta start supporting the right people. Y'all gotta start supporting the right people. Man, what I could do with 100,000 people that supported me like that. I appreciate you women, man. I appreciate you women that you know your son ain't shit, but not nobody better not talk about your son. You know that. You know your son is out there raping. You know your son is out there killing. You know your son is out there robbing. You know your son is a dirty, low down piece of shit. But better not talk about my baby. You done put your house up twice for him. You know he ain't shit. That's what I mean. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But ladies, let me ask y'all this, ladies, why y'all can't put that same energy into somebody that's trying to do for us? Why y'all can't put that same energy into something that is trying to educate you and not rape you, trying to elevate you and not exploit you? So y'all fall for these people. And I've told y'all 1,000 times, thousand and like make it 1,001 times. Watch somebody for a little while, see what they're all about. You find a kink in the armor, you find a lie, then move on. And I've told y'all about the conscious people. There's levels to this shit. You see a conscious person telling you to go vote. You see a conscious person telling you to dive into politics. You see a conscious person telling you to buy outside of the community. That person ain't conscious, man. That person ain't conscious, man. They on their way. They might be studying. And young Pharaoh, the other one, brother Polite. Y'all see these brothers that they say they're conscious, and then what happened? And then y'all want to say, oh, those are fake charges. If they're fake charges, a brother would be able to get out of. A brother that smart would be able to get out of a fake charge. Even the other brother that y'all like, the Jamal cat. If they're that smart, listen to me, family. If they are that smart, they would not be in jail. They would not be sued. They would not be facing the things that they're facing if they were that smart. They were given that information. I don't give a fuck who it was, young Pharaoh, brother Polite. They were giving that information. They're not that smart. First thing first, you wouldn't put yourself in that situation. First thing first, I wouldn't put a little. First thing first, I wouldn't put a little 14-year-old girl in my car and give her a ride. That's not smart. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. And I hate to sound like this. I hate to to come at you guys like this, but y'all see the shit and then just be like, oh, okay. No, that's some dumbass shit. Some dumbass shit that I gotta still see these motherfuckers every day on Facebook. It's dumb. Oh, Brother Polite didn't do that. He took a girl. He took his stepdaughter, 14, supposed to take her to a party. Went and got a hotel room. His semen is all over the place. I mean, even if you think he didn't do it, what the fuck are you doing? This is the smart motherfucker y'all want to follow. This is the smart motherfuckers y'all want to support. See, if they were smart first, they wouldn't be in the situation. First, I wouldn't go get a room. I have a stepdaughter. I'm not going to get no fucking room with me and my stepdaughter. I'm not finna go see one of her friends walking down the street and pick her up and drive her somewhere. No. That's putting myself in that situation where those allegations can come up. At work, I've been asked to room with females. Hell no. No. Fuck no. It's not going to happen. Why? Because I don't want any allegations to ever come up on me. I'm not putting myself in this. I'm not putting myself in that situation. If you that smart. See, they're not that smart because they're predators. They're not that smart because that's what they like. That's just what they do. When you're a predator and you succumb to that evil shit, this is the things that happen to these guys. They get caught up in that shit. They got proof that sodomy happened. They got proof that rape happened. They got proof that some type of bodily fluid was ejaculated on this woman. They got proof. How does your sperm or your bodily fluid is on this girl's clothes? How? And like I said, you guys support these motherfuckers, and I don't get that part, but I love the devotion. I respect the devotion. I respect the devotion. But it's a delusional direction directed towards people that's actually doing good, that's actually trying to look out for us and not fucking rape us. All right, man, I went long enough on this. I just want to say once again, I don't know why y'all do it. I don't know why y'all have such conviction for certain people, but I appreciate it, man. I just wish y'all would point it in the right direction and give brothers like myself. I ain't gonna name nobody else, because like I told you guys, you gotta do the work. You gotta sit back and watch these motherfuckers and see how they move. It ain't gonna take long, especially if they like doing this shit. If they really putting out 5, 6, 7, 8 videos a day, they'll slip up. They'll say some fucked up shit. You'll see all the shit that these guys have said. Now people are going back and critiquing the shit. You gotta critique it in the beginning. Critique it now. Critique it now. Well, you support these motherfuckers when something happens is not a delusional support. But once again, man, I appreciate that. Okay? Hotel.